We are Steve and Jill.
Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
hello.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from sunny Southern California.
Today, Jill and I talk about deal funding transactions in these virus times. Why do you have to put virus in every single thing?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that. Is this a new thing for you?
No, it turns out there's a virus.
I know. I'm aware of that. Really?
Yep.
Could you imagine?
The world has stopped.
I wonder if that's still happening. I don't know if you heard this. There's a show, I think it's called Big Brother, and they put people in an apartment or something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They put them in an apartment
Started
and
on MTV back in the 80s.
Okay. And they
Real
cut them
World or
off
something.
from the outside world. And when this whole thing started to happen, they didn't know. So they're inside in this closed vacuum of a space and didn't know what was going on outside. They didn't know that people are not being allowed to leave because they're already in that situation, by the way. So it's no change to them.
Yeah, we're all in that show now.
Right? Yeah, we're all on that's right. Big Brother, can't leave. Anyway, so I wonder if they have now let them in on, hey, this is what's going on. We're all feeling the same thing. Yeah. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Deal funding and transaction virus time. Oh, you know what? Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free.
Rick asks, I'm having a hard time deciding if a 35 to 45 acre property in Pima County, Arizona, sort of near
Diamond Bell Ranch,
would be worth buying at about $40,000. It has dirt road access and the highway is about 6 miles away. I've looked at properties in the Pima area and many are over $200,000 at this size, which makes this seem reasonable. But there are outliers that are lower. I figure some of you are experienced with the area. What do you think? Best, Rick.
I'm very experienced with this area, but this question is not about Pima County or Diamond Bell Ranch. Every single county has these outlier weird anomalies for pricing that either make it very more expensive than the regular property or less. And it's for a lot of reasons. So somebody went in, we're going to use Pima County as an example. If you're sitting and saying to yourself right now, I don't care about Arizona and I don't care about Pima County, I buy property in Vermont. Please don't stop listening because it applies to you. Somebody went in and created this brand called Diamond Bell Ranch. It's the exact same property as the stuff that's a mile away. Exactly the same 40-acre property. What they did is they went in and bladed in roads and created this brand. And they advertised the hell out of it, probably on TV or in newspapers or whatever. And now it's at a premium. And a couple of people probably went in there and built these beautiful, like movie, right out of a movie ranches. They put the little gates in the front and the whole thing and put
have their brand above there.
Yeah, they put a
double R,
a dead cow skull in the front.
That's it. Yes.
All of that. So now it's at a premium. And by the way, whoever subdivided Diamond Bell Ranch in Pima County is charging you an HOA. They've convinced you that the premium that you're paying for this 40-acre property, because they maintain the roads once a year, is worth $30 or $40 or $50 or $80 a month in an HOA fee. I say it's malarkey. You all knew where this is going. You think I was going to say, oh, yeah, buy HOA property. It's worth it.
I know. I'm laughing about malarkey.
So is it worth it to buy, to pay a premium for HOA property that somebody branded and spent $100,000 on advertising? No, it's not. Right. It's ridiculous. Who the hell wants HOA property? If you're an HOA person, either for houses or for land, and you're the kind of person who's sitting, first of all, you're not listening or watching to this. You turned this off 25 episodes ago. Mm-hmm. If you're sitting around saying, I want to live in an HOA community, I want the blades of grass in my front yard to not exceed 1.5 inches ever. I love it. I love clean everything. I don't want anyone to have a camper in the front yard ever. And parking on the street overnight is not allowed. If you're that kind of person, go away. This is not the show for you. This is not the business
This is
model
Steven's
for you.
rant time, in case you weren't sure. It's not what the question is actually about, but bear with him. He's got a few HOA things to say. Go ahead, sir.
I'll take a rant for 5 minutes.
That's right. I'll take what do you want to bitch about today for 300?
The only reason an HOA is ever a good idea is if you're the person who subdivided the property and created the HOA and you make the money.
Okay,
It serves no purpose. It's a joke.
Tell me when you're done and I'll answer Rick's question.
It's a tarnished. It makes real estate bad. It's like one of the very few things that's bad about land and buying it and selling it. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you, Stephen. Now, Rick, I'm going to answer your question. Is it worth it? Because it's near that. No, so that's the whole thing. That's a tough one.
Oh, Jill's going to say the same thing. Watch, she's just going to say it in a real nice, like
No,
Jill.
it has
She's gonna
nothing to do with
Jillify
it.
Watch this. She's going to Jillify this whole thing.
Rick, I don't think that was Rick's question. Is like, what do you think about this? Because it's near this HOA. Does it make a difference price wise? That's the question. No, and
Doesn't matter at
you
all.
shouldn't look at it like that, because it's going to be if you buy it thinking that's worth the value. Now you got to turn and sell it to someone and tell them that that's worth the value of being near these people. I don't believe that to be true. Like Stephen said. ever so briefly and delicately.
There's a bunch of stuff we'd never talk about on the show, and we never will, like politics and stuff. So I get it out
In those ways.
HOA. Take it out of the HOA.
Or the title agent or the real estate agent. That's about his 3. Okay.
Today's topic.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't done.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry,
not
Jill.
done. So my question, I really want to say this for Rick. Okay, so Rick, don't leave it like that way. I would throw those out. I would, as you're trying to assess the value and you're comparing it to those properties. Do we have enough comps with properties that are the outliers, that are more like this one, not in this HOA? That's what I compare it to. So the question is probably $40,000 might be kind of high based on this, just because it's near there, it has the dirt and such and such and such. I want you to really look at it, forget where it is, just look at it with similar comps, because that area might not be a similar comp.
Well said.
Thank you.
It's an anomaly.
Right.
Get it out of there.
Yeah.
You don't, there's always in every data scrub, every single one. If you sort for value, however you see that, however you value property before you send your mailer out, if you sort for that, at the top, there's going to be some crazy weird stuff that's like millions of dollars, and you just take it out. Mm-hmm. And at the bottom, there's going to be 0, 0, 0, 0. Take
weird
those out.
Ones.
Just take them out.
That's good.
We take, in our education, we talk a lot about pricing.
Perfect. Thank you.
Can I go now?
Yes, please.
Today's topic, deal funding transactions in these virus times. This is the meat of the show. Our customer service people, every week when I write the titles for these shows, I say, hey, what's on everybody's mind right now? And this is one of those things. What kind of deals are Jack and Jill doing? Mm-hmm. What kind of deals are you doing right now, Jill?
Okay, so here's what I want. If you're out looking for deals and you're looking to me to fund them, right? That's what this is about. I want even more crazy home runs, because I know the opportunities are out there because I'm doing them myself. That's what I'm looking for, number one. So what you would have spent $40,000 on, Rick, you know what? Right now it's 8.
That's right.
So you're like, Jill, we got to buy this. And I like, if I run out of money, it's such a good deal that I'm going to pull out my own personal money if I have to fund it, kind of thing. That's what I'm looking for. I want you scratching your head going, this can't be right. I was trying to get out of the deal and the guy just accepted this crazy number. We have to do it. That's what I'm looking for, number one, because that's how we're going to benefit. Then I know we can mark it up. We can still double our money. You and I are going to get out of it just great. It's going to be fast and easy. That's why. And then the second thing I want to say is there's a sweet spot, right? There's people I don't want too cheap property, because we all know what those buyers are like. That's not fun. You know, people that are scraping together $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 to buy a piece of property, that's typically a lot of work. There's a sweet spot, which is I want to sell properties that are, say, the bottom is $40,000 a property, and the top is like, now there's going to be some outliers, obviously, so this number will change, but like $250,000. There are a lot of people out there that can happily afford to spend between $40,000 and $250,000 cash right now today in our current times. That is what I'm looking for in deal funding. Having said that, there are some crazy outliers right there. And here's my other thinking. Between 40 and 250, thank you for letting me just talk on this here. Okay.
I'm going to take all the lipstick off of this in a minute.
Okay. Between 40 and 250, I can sell it quickly for cash too. That's my other thing is time. I don't want to hold on to these things that long. Having said that, there are going to be some random weird things that I am still going to buy. I know it's going to take 6 months to sell, but I know we're going to make an insane amount of money, and it doesn't fall into this category. It's like above 250, and I'm okay with that. Go ahead, Steve.
Look, we're all entrepreneurs here. If you're not a natural born entrepreneur, you're not listening to this.
Wait. If you're not an entrepreneur, you're not listening to this. Okay, got it. Sorry.
It's double negative.
Yeah, that's right. If you're an entrepreneur, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that's a positive.
Thank you.
We're all entrepreneurs here. If you've done more than 10 deals, you know that when you look at these deals, every once in a while, a deal comes along. I don't care what you do for a living. If it's deal driven, I don't care if you buy convenience stores. You look at one and you're like, wow, what? This is too good to be true. I'm going to try to find out what's wrong with this thing. It's not priced right. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill it. If I do this deal, I'm going to run to the bank and get it done. That's what we're looking at for right now. And we always look for that. But in times, in high economic times, and we're in a low economic time right now, an economic downturn, we can afford, we have allowed ourselves to be incredibly choosy and picky. And that's the kind of deals that we're doing for funding and our own deals. You know, if it's not, entrepreneurs are risk adverse. So I want a risk-free deal. I want a deal that, like we're doing a deal right now that's $50,000. It should be maybe 800,000. That's the kind of deals we're looking for. And we're always looking for those deals, but they're really, really can be prevalent now. And so that's it. You know, and I'm talking about land. Houses, you know, I want a house to be 50% of probably what the smart pricing is. That's the truth of it. And I'm not sugarcoating it, and I'm being real honest, you know, and we can do that.
But it's going to vary by region. Can I say that?
Yeah, Steve, you guys are being stingy, and you're being, that's not nice. Why are you guys being so hard? Why can't you just be a little bit more compassionate and mushy? And can't you see it from my point of view? I sent a bunch of mail out, and I got all these deals, and this one could work. Can't you see the light in it? No, I can't see the light. Oh, I can't.
I hear you.
I can't.
You mean from the person who's presenting the deal,
or anybody?
Oh, okay,
just
got it.
Like now's the time to turn the screws.
What the heck? This is what happens when he's cooped up for like a couple weeks. Woo. What's it going to be like?
You know why?
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what this show's going to be like at the end of April. We're going to both start smoking again. Like I've never smoked, but I'll learn. This is going to be funny. I'm going to be like, you know, just looking like whatever. I'm going to be disheveled smoking and just ranting.
Here's what happens. After you've done like 16,000 transactions, you're done with mediocre transactions. That's where Jill and I are in our careers.
Even now, more so.
You know, and this is what you have to look forward to when you get really, let's leave age out of it. When you get to have a bunch of deals under your belt, you're only looking for the best deals.
Experienced.
Yeah.
You know there's another one around the corner.
Yep.
Because you've been there again and again and again. That's the best part.
Just when you think you've done the best deal of your career, it's going to happen next week.
Exactly.
And so eventually,
that's good.
You just want to do the once a week deals.
Yeah. Because I don't know, who wouldn't? You want to have a home run every week, or you want to do a bunch of singles? What's easier?
Yeah.
A home run. Let's just do that.
That doesn't apply to everything in life.
True.
Some people really care about what they eat. Like they want that home run meal every day. They want 4 Michelin star food. I'm not that person. I'll eat swill.
This is true.
So, but for real estate deals, yeah, I want the Michelin stars. What's your analogy?
Oh, I don't know. I can't talk.
Will you drink bad vodka? I will.
I'll drink bad vodka. I'm trying to think what I really don't care about. I mean, vodka then, I guess. I don't know. Is that a good one?
You know what, Jill? Jill is very, and rightfully so, because she's earned it, interested in driving a really nice car. I think that you don't compromise on certain stuff. I think even a lot of years ago, you compromised on a lot of stuff, or you just didn't care as much. Now I think you really want some. I think that, and
I think I've earned it. That's it. Like for a long time, it's true. I wasn't real picky about stuff. Now I'm like, no, I don't really want that. Thank you. I'm going to be picky. Thank you. Happy you could join us today.
Ends it. She ends
Every
the
Monday,
show.
Wednesday, and Friday, you can find us right here on the Land Academy Show. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, we are on the House Academy Show.
Next week, join us on the Land Academy Show for another interesting episode. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
Yes, I was trying
You know, it's really interesting. I didn't even think about it till I actually said it out loud. Like, I don't have any patience for bad real estate deals ever, like anymore at all. Like, it's got to be a great deal. And then everybody wins. And there's no disappointment in all of it. And in the first 5 seconds of looking at a deal, I can tell.
Right.
But I do have patience for other stuff. Like, I don't know, I've had a bunch of race cars in my life. I just don't care about that anymore.
You have child patience. That's good.
I do have child patience.
Mm-hmm. I'm shocked how much child patience you have, actually.
Why do you think?
I don't know.
I'm really asking.
I don't know.
Why do we have patience for certain stuff and then some stuff? Nope. I just won't have 1 second of it.
It's kind of funny. I think it's
personality disorder.
Maybe that's it. We'll go with that. The Land Academy Show remains commercial free for you, our loyal listeners. So wherever you're watching, wherever you're listening, please subscribe and rate us there.
We are Steve and Jill. Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.